Their Excellencies have held bilateral talks, whose outcome they will share shortly through a press briefing. But first, of course, after the bilateral talks, they will be signing, or their respective ministers will be signing memoranda of understanding, 5 of them that have been agreed upon by the two countries to pave the way for enhanced bilateral cooperation between Kenya and the Republic of Iran. The Excellencies will now witness the signing of these MOUs, and will begin with the first one, which is a Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development of the Republic of Kenya and the Ministry of Agriculture, Jihad of the Islamic Republic of Iran on cooperation in the field of animal health and livestock production. The aim of this MOU is to provide for mutual cooperation to control, prevent, and eradicate animal diseases, promote surveillance, and facilitate trade in commodities between the two countries. Okay, and the MOU will now be signed by the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs on behalf of the Government of Kenya, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs on behalf of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
در این بخش اولین تفاهم نامه از جانب وزارت امور خارجه جمهوری کنیا و وزارت امور خارجه جمهوری اسلامی ایران به امضا خواهد رسید.
Thank you very much. The second Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Information and Communication and Digital Economy of the Republic of Kenya and the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology of the Islamic Republic of Iran on cooperation in the field of information and communication technology.
دومین تفاهمنامه همکاری میان وزارت اطلاعات، ارتباطات و اقتصاد دیجیتال جمهوری کنیا و وزارت اطلاعات و فناوری ارتباطات جمهوری اسلامی ایران در خصوص همکاری در زمینه اطلاعات و فناوری ارتباطات.
The aim of the MOU is to establish a framework for consultation and cooperation on the basis of equality of mutual benefit to facilitate, strengthen, expand, develop, and diversify information and communication technology between the two countries.
هدف از این تفاهمنامه ایجاد چارچوبی جهت رایزنی و همکاری بر اساس منافع مشترک و برابر طرفین جهت تسهیل، تقویت، افزایش، توسعه و متنوع سازی همکاری‌های اطلاعاتی و فناوری اطلاعات میان دو طرف میباشد.
Thank you very much. The MOUs, of course, have been signed by the respective foreign ministers of both countries and witnessed by their excellencies.
بسیار سپاسگزارم و این تفاهمنامه هم توسط وزرای امور خارجه دو کشور و با نظارت رؤسای جمهوری دو کشور به امضا خواهد رسید.
The next memorandum of understanding is between the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Heritage of the Republic of Kenya and the Ministry of Culture and Islamic Guidance of the Islamic Republic of Iran on cooperation in the field of culture and heritage.
سومین تفاهمنامه همکاری میان وزارت گردشگری، حیات وحش و میراث جمهوری کنیا و وزارت فرهنگ و ارشاد اسلامی جمهوری اسلامی ایران در زمینه همکاری فرهنگی و میراث خواهد بود.
The objective of the MOU is to establish a framework through which the parties may collaborate on the basis of equality and mutual benefit to facilitate and strengthen cooperation in the field of culture, including cooperation in conservation and preservation of cultural and historical heritage.
هدف از این تفاهمنامه ایجاد چارچوبی میباشد که از طریق آن طرفین بتوانند بر مبنای منافع مشترک و برابر تسهیل کنند و تقویت ببخشند همکاری‌ها در زمینه فرهنگی از جمله همکاری در زمینه حفظ و ترمیم میراث فرهنگی و میراث تاریخی.
The MOU is now being signed by the Minister or Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Heritage on behalf of the Republic of Kenya and Minister of Foreign Affairs on behalf of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
این تفاهمنامه به امضای وزیر گردشگری، حیات وحش و میراث جمهوری کنیا و وزیر امور خارجه جمهوری اسلامی ایران میباشد.
Thank you very much. The fourth MOU is between the Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs of the Republic of Kenya and the Ministry of Agriculture, Jihad of the Islamic Republic of Iran on cooperation in the fisheries sector.
چهارمین تفاهمنامه همکاری میان وزارت معدن، اقتصاد آبی و امور دریایی جمهوری کنیا و وزارت جهاد کشاورزی جمهوری اسلامی ایران در زمینه همکاری در بخش شیلات میباشد.
The objective of the MOU is to set principles and means of implementation on the areas of cooperation between the Islamic Republic of Iran and Kenya in the field of fisheries and aquaculture to enhance the productivity of the blue economy and more specifically catalyze the local fishing industry.
هدف از این امضای این تفاهمنامه ایجاد اصول و ابزارهای جهت اجرای در حوزه‌های همکاری میان جمهوری اسلامی ایران و جمهوری کنیا در زمینه شیلات و آبزی پروری با هدف تقویت تولید اقتصاد آبی و ایجاد و کاتالیز کردن صنعت ماهیگیری داخلی و بومی میباشد.
And that MOU of course has been signed by the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs of the Republic of Kenya and Minister of Foreign Affairs on behalf of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
این تفاهمنامه نیز به امضای وزیر معدن، اقتصاد آبی و امور دریایی جمهوری کنیا و وزیر امور خارجه جمهوری اسلامی ایران میرسد.
Thank you very much. The final MOU, the fifth one this morning, is between the Ministry of Education of the Republic of Kenya and the Ministry of Cooperatives, Labour and Social Welfare of the Islamic Republic of Iran on technical and vocational education training TVETs.
پنجمین تفاهمنامه همکاری میان وزارت آموزش جمهوری کنیا و وزارت تعاون، کار و رفاه اجتماعی جمهوری اسلامی ایران در زمینه آموزش‌های فنی و حرفه‌ای.
The objective of the MOU is to establish a framework for closer cooperation for mutual benefit in the fields of exchanging educational experiences, training of trainers, educational consultancy, vocational education and training, and equipping TVET centers.
هدف از امضای این تفاهمنامه ایجاد چارچوبی برای ایجاد همکاری‌های نزدیکتر به نفع دو کشور در زمینه‌های تبادل تجارب آموزشی، تربیت مربی، رایزنی‌های آموزشی، رایزنی‌های فنی و حرفه‌ای و همچنین تجهیز مراکز TVET میباشد.
And the MOU is being signed by the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education on behalf of Kenya, and the Minister of Cooperatives, Labour and Social Welfare on behalf of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
این تفاهمنامه به امضای وزیر آموزش جمهوری غنا و وزیر تعاون، کار و رفاه اجتماعی جمهوری اسلامی ایران میباشد.
Thank you very much. For more detailed information on the outcome of the bilateral talks, we now invite their excellencies to address the media. Thank you.
از رؤسای محترم دو کشور دعوت می‌کنیم تا صحبت‌های رسانه‌ای خودشون رو بفرمایند.
Your Excellency, Dr. Ibrahim Raisi, President of Iran, honorable members of your delegation, distinguished guests, ministers present, good morning. I take this opportunity once again to express on behalf of the people, the government of the Republic of Kenya, our gratitude to His Excellency President Ibrahim Raisi and his delegation for honoring us with a visit, his first ever to Africa and the first stop on his tour to our continent. It is a special privilege to host President Raisi in Nairobi, and his presence is testimony to the strong ties between Kenya and Iran. It is also a demonstration of our shared commitment to cooperate for the benefit of the people of our two countries. I am delighted to report that President Raisi and I have just concluded highly productive bilateral discussions on a broad range of very important issues. During our meeting, I affirmed to His Excellency President Raisi the important place of Iran as a critical strategic partner for Kenya and the value that we place on the friendly and fraternal relations between our two countries. On our historical engagement and areas of cooperation in development that include education, scholarship, infrastructure, health, water, fisheries, agriculture, and housing, urban and metropolitan development, among other areas, I expressed our gratitude and commitment to expand and deepen these relations. President Raisi and I had the opportunity to engage views and share ideas about emerging opportunities to improve the balance of trade between our two countries. Kenya and Iran are strategically situated to be each other's key points of entry into our respective regions. And we have affirmed our joint commitment to capitalize on this unique advantage. I expressed to His Excellency the President our appreciation of our bilateral cooperation in the promotion of trade, particularly in the export of Kenyan products to Iran. Most specifically, I sought the President's commitment in facilitating the export of more tea, meat, and other agricultural products to Iran, and through Iran to the Central Asian countries. We have 12 countries in the Central Asian region with a population of almost 300 people, and Kenya believes that's a strategic market for our agricultural exports. Stronger collaboration with Iran is important for us in delivering agricultural value chain of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. It is also encouraging to note that trade volumes between our two countries have been on a steady upward trajectory. Kenya exported tea worth $28.4 million US, about 4 billion shillings, to Tehran in the first quarter of this year, which is an 8-fold increase from sales for the same period last year. We have increased 8 times our export of tea in the first quarter of this year to Iran. Kenya attaches great significance to the Iranian market since it is one of the most valued export destinations for our tea. Kenya is also highly encouraged by the great interest shown by Iran in promoting technological and entrepreneurial innovation among Kenyan youth by promoting incubation of Kenya's startups and creative industry through the Iran House Innovation and Technology Center. This is an outstanding intervention that is innovative and directly aligned with our national aspiration towards creating a digital superhighway and a robust digital economy as primary pillars of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. As a global innovation powerhouse, Iran has made significant progress in the development and deployment of modern technologies in key industries such as agriculture, manufacturing, and telecommunication. I have therefore invited wider and deeper collaboration in these and other critical sectors in the interest of our shared socio-economic development objectives. Similarly, His Excellency the President and I noted that Iran is already an important partner in Kenya's health services sector and maintains 2 health centers in Nairobi to actualize the universal health objective of our administration, which is a critical pillar of our agenda. We continue to invite and learn from the expertise of countries like Iran, which has achieved a great degree of advancement in medicine and modern medical technology. I have also expressed our commitment to His Excellency that in this year's budget, we have eliminated taxes on the manufacture of medical equipment and pharmaceutical products, and Iran should take advantage of that opportunity and set up industry in Kenya. The blue economy is one critical area where we can demonstrate the merits of our plan. To align the undeniable opportunities in the blue economy, we must invest capital and technology where it creates more jobs, at the bottom of the economic pyramid. In the spirit to further enhance our bilateral relations, Iran has agreed to boost our exports and exploits and pursuits in the blue economy through research and technology. Iran is a maritime nation with strong fishing industry. On its part, Kenya has established a dedicated ministry to exclusively deal with the blue economy. I am very happy that this morning we have signed an MOU that will give us the necessary frame for us to tap into our blue economy resources that are underdeveloped in Kenya and benefit from the experience of our Iranian counterparts, because we have taken the decision that we will do more in the fishing area by exploiting our own resources rather than importing those resources from elsewhere. At the same time, I affirmed the government's steadfast commitment to fostering and protecting all investments in the country, both domestic and foreign, through the fair, consistent, and effective application of the rule of law. I have therefore reiterated to President Raisi that Kenya remains open and committed to receiving and hosting Iranian investors and business people and providing them with a conducive business atmosphere across the country. His Excellency President Raisi conveyed to me information that will be good news for stakeholders in our mechanical and automotive sector, including dealers, engineers, technicians, and other workers. Iran's intention to set up a motor vehicle assembly plant in Mombasa to manufacture an indigenous Iranian vehicle that has now been given the Kiswahili name Kifaru, meaning rhino. And I hope it will be a tough one, Your Excellency. I am confident that the project is unstoppable, as this name suggests. This highly productive visit has been an excellent opportunity for us to renew and reaffirm the strong bonds of friendship and solidarity between the governments and people of Kenya and Iran. Today, President Raisi and I have witnessed the signing of 5 memoranda of understanding on cooperation in information, communication and technology, fisheries, animal health and livestock products, and investment promotion. These memoranda will enhance and further deepen our bilateral relations for sustainable growth and development between our two countries. Once again, Mr. President, I thank you for the tremendous honor for this visit and for the opportunity it has afforded us to undertake fruitful bilateral engagements. Kenya remains committed to advancing and enhancing further engagement with Iran, and our shared commitment to pursue the greater prosperity of our people, of our countries, and of our regions. Thank you very much. God bless Iran and God bless Kenya. Welcome, Your Excellency.
In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful, God is glorified, and also peace be upon our prophet and our Lord and our Master and his chosen companions. But I'm very delighted that today, that in African continent and in the friendly country of Kenya, I'm here in this country and in Kenya, in the friendly country of Kenya, and here, and to the government and the people of Kenya, and all on the people of Africa. I would like to say hello and express my greetings, and also I would like to extend my hands to all the governments, to the governments of the African continent, and I would like to press their hands warmly, and also the cooperation of the Islamic Republic of Iran with African continent and with Kenya, which it has historical ties. Our relation with it dates back to, we believe that such relations between two nations of Iran and Kenya could be strengthened on a daily basis, day by day. African continent is a continent of capacities and opportunities. It has great capacities. There are great capacities in this continent. Our perspective in the Islamic Republic of Iran to Africa is a continent of countries with capacities, talented workforce, great spiritual and material deposit and resources, great natural resources and mineral resources as well. Our perspective toward Africa is our perspective toward our friendly country of Kenya. Is a view or perspective that this country it boasts great capacities, and we also share great capacities in our country. Exchanges of such capacities could contribute to enhancement of our bilateral relations. We, with the blessing of the Islamic Republic and with the blessing of the blood of invaluable martyrs, and also with the blessing of the guidance of our learned supreme leader, our country, despite all the threats and sanctions of the adversaries, we have managed to register advances in different fields. And today, Iran, we should call Iran a technology based on advancing Islamic Iran in different fields. We have managed to overcome threats and sanctions, and also we have to upgrade our status in different fields, in different economy, science and technology fields, and we are ready to declare our readiness to share our experience with Kenya and it's the dear people of Kenya. We have a wealth of experience in the field of economy and science and technology. Today, in the field of petrochemical products, in agriculture, and also in science and technology, we have we have wealth of experience, which could be great candidates and nomination for cooperation. One is the health. While health and medical equipment could be fertile ground for cooperation in terms of pharmaceutical and medical equipment, we could have cooperation with each other in the field of agriculture and fisheries. We could establish reproductive cooperation. In other business fields, as the president has correctly pointed out, now noted in his speeches, we could have cooperation in other business fields. And we really believe that our cooperation and won't be restricted to our own two countries. While the Islamic Republic of Iran is in relation with the Persian Gulf countries, with the Central Asian countries, Kenya has had relation with Eastern countries. It's not just a bilateral relations here. Also, there are grounds for relation with different African countries are provided here. It's a better groundwork. The volume of trade between two countries is not an acceptable level. None of us is satisfied with the current volume of trade and the current economic exchange between countries. The target that we have set that in the first step, it should be multiplied by 10, a tenfold increase in comparison to current volume of trade and current economic and trade exchange. And the second step, it should be 20 and 30. It should be multiplied by 20 and 30. In the short period of time, we have managed to increase it by 8-fold. I'm sure that there is every possibility with the determination of two countries that the current economic relation between and trade countries could be dramatically increased and upgraded to an acceptable level. Our experience in terms of science and technology, which has led to institution of Iran House of Innovation and Technology, is our technological based cooperation. We'll take this to the next level of cooperation. It's another field for cooperation between countries. In terms of agriculture and also extraterritorial cultivation, definitely we could have a solid relation with each other. We could have an effective relation with each other in order to contribute and to the growth of agricultural products. Africa is a great platform for Iranian products. Today, African countries and our fraternal country of Kenya, they registered our enthusiasm and their willingness for having relation with Iran, and their Iranian products in different fields could be made available in Kenya and find their own markets. And I'm sure that the president has created this atmosphere and this groundwork, and this visit, which is a turning point in the development of relation between two countries, could create the market, could further create markets for Iranian products in Kenya and by extension and in the east of Africa. I'm sure there are possibilities for that. We welcome with the development of relation between Iran and Kenya. We greatly welcome such a development of relation, and with the talks and exchange of notes that we had with the president, with the meeting earlier today, we registered the determination and resolve of both countries for expansion of economic and trade cooperation, political cooperation, cultural cooperation between two countries. And I hope that the authorities and the relevant authorities and officials in both countries could exercise a lot of effort in order to provide the groundwork for further cooperation of relation between two countries, which also could lead to development of regional cooperation to those regions that Iran has access to, and also those regions that Kenya has access to. I hope that this could lead to development of regional cooperation and ultimately to development of international cooperation and adoption of shared position in defense of human rights. Our positions in combating corruption, our shared position in combating narcotics. These are the fields of cooperation that we could have at international level. And today, what we want for development and relation, what we want for the relation and development relation between two countries and two governments is absolutely, we don't see any barriers to development of relation between two countries and two nations, and believe that there are no insurmountable barriers for development and expansion of our relations. And I'm sure this could be a right groundwork for expansion in other different fields. At the conclusion, I really would like to express my gratitude to the hospitality accorded to us by the President and by extension the government of the Republic of Kenya. I hope that this visit could be a turning point in development of relations, and also we could have the President of the Republic of Kenya in Tehran, so could take this relation to the next level. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to the noble and dear people of Kenya, and also by extension the people of Africa. I really would like to express my greetings to all of you, and I would like to salute you. I hope that on a daily basis we see the strengthening and expansion of the relation between the people of Africa and the people of Kenya. We hope to see and also could take it to an acceptable level. I would like to thank you all.
you very much, Excellencies. His Excellency William Ruto will now host His Excellency President Ibrahim Raisi and his distinguished delegation for the uniquely exquisite Kenyan tea. Thank you.